the United States has officially deployed one of its most advanced ship-killer missiles to the Philippines, signaling a new era of deterrence in the Indo-Pacific. This move isn't just a routine military assistance gesture, it's a calculated strategic shift that could reshape the balance of power in the region. Today on Motor Authority, we're diving deep into the latest deployment of the U.S. Navy's cutting-edge missile system to the Philippine military and what it means for the future of warfare in Southeast Asia. Tensions in the South China Sea have been rising steadily for years. With China's increasing militarization of disputed islands and aggressive posturing near Philippine waters, the United States has responded by reinforcing its commitment to regional allies. This latest deployment is more than symbolic. The missile system in question, the highly capable Naval Strike Missile, NSMA, has been described as one of the most lethal precision-guided weapons in the U.S. arsenal for targeting ships. The NSM is a fifth-generation, long-range, precision strike weapon developed by Norway's Kongsberg Defence Aerospace in partnership with Raytheon. It's designed to penetrate advanced enemy defenses and strike with pinpoint accuracy. With a range exceeding 100 nautical miles and a stealthy sea-skimming profile, this missile is capable of flying under radar and hitting moving targets with devastating impact. It's not just a weapon, it's a message. This recent deployment to the Philippines under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, allows U.S. forces to rotate into select bases and pre-position equipment and armaments. But this time, it's not just the U.S. using Philippine soil as a logistics point. This time, the Filipino military will have access to some of these systems. The implications are huge. It means the Philippine Army, which has historically been geared toward internal security and light infantry missions, is now entering a new phase of modernization focused on external defense. Sources close to the deployment reveal that this is not just a show of force. The U.S. and Philippine military plan to conduct live-fire drills in 2025 to battle-test the missile in real-world conditions. These exercises will likely simulate potential maritime conflict scenarios, allowing the two forces to coordinate targeting, logistics, and rapid deployment capabilities. It's all part of a broader strategy to deter aggression and maintain freedom of navigation in one of the most contested waterways on Earth. What sets the NSM apart from other anti-ship missiles is its advanced guidance system and survivability. It uses GPS, inertial navigation, and infrared homing to track and engage targets, even in cluttered littoral environments. It can perform evasive maneuvers during its terminal phase, making it extremely hard to intercept. This makes it perfect for the Philippines, whose sprawling archipelagic geography requires weapons that can be easily deployed and hidden across island chains. For the Philippine Army, this is a massive leap forward. Until recently, the country lacked credible deterrent capabilities against seaborne threats. But with the NSM now in play, the dynamics have changed. Military analysts believe this could deter Chinese vessels from aggressive actions near contested areas like Scarborough Shoal and the Spratly Islands. It's also worth noting that this deployment is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. The U.S. has been increasing its military footprint across the region, with new access points in northern Luzon, just a few hundred miles from Taiwan. If conflict were ever to break out in the Taiwan Strait, the Philippines would play a critical logistical and strategic role. The presence of U.S. ship-killer missiles on Philippine soil underscores this potential contingency. Filipino officials have welcomed the deployment, emphasizing the need to protect national sovereignty and modernize the armed forces. There's also strong domestic support, with the public growing increasingly concerned about China's presence near their waters. However, the move has drawn criticism from Beijing, which has warned against what it calls provocative military cooperation. But for Washington and Manila, the message is clear: the Philippines is no longer just a passive actor in regional security, it's becoming an active deterrent force. And the naval strike missile is at the center of that transformation. Let's not forget that this development is happening alongside other regional upgrades. Japan is expanding its missile ranges. Australia is enhancing its long-range strike capabilities. Taiwan is investing in indigenous missile production. The entire Indo-Pacific is arming up, and the deployment of US ship killer missiles to the Philippines is both a response to and a driver of that trend. So, what can we expect next? Over the coming months, joint exercises between US and Philippine forces will increase in intensity. Logistics chains will be refined. Launch protocols will be rehearsed. And most importantly, the Philippine military will gain hands-on experience in operating one of the world's most advanced anti-ship systems. This isn't just about defending one island or one shoal. It's about signaling a broader strategic commitment to deterrence, sovereignty, and regional stability. And the NSM is just the beginning. Rumors already suggest that additional systems are possibly land-based cruise missiles and even hypersonic test platforms could follow in future deployments. As always, Motor Authority will be keeping a close eye on these developments. Because when cutting-edge military tech meets global geopolitics, it's not just news, it's history in the making. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown informative, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into military strategy, advanced weapons systems, and the evolving shape of power in the 21st century.